Hi viewers, today new chapter number sequences. The natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on form a number sequence. Number 1. Sequence of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. Rule 1. Start with 2. Start with 2. Then add to the each term to get the next term. Start with 2. Then add 2 to each term to get the next term, or multiply number each natural number 1 to natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on by 2. This is for even numbers. Next, odd numbers. Sequence of the odd numbers. Okay. Sequence of the odd numbers. Sequence of the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. Sequence of the odd numbers. Roll 2. Start with 1. Start with 1. Start with 1. Then add. Start with 1. Then add 2. Then add to 2 each term to get the next term. To get the next term, or subtract 1, or subtract 1 from the sequence of even number. Sequence of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. Start with 1, then add 2 to each term. Add each term to get the next term, or subtract 1 from the sequence of even numbers. Subtract from the even number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Next, number 3. Sequence of power of 2. Sequence of power of 2. Sequence of power of 2. 1, 2, 4, 8, 8, 16, 32, and so on. Sequence of power of 2. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Roll. Roll 3. Start with 1. Start with 1. Then multiply. Then multiply each term by 2 to get the next term. Start with 1, then multiply each term by 2 to get the next term. Number 4. Next, number 4. Sequence of squares. Of square. Sequence of squares. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, and so on. Roll 4. Square each term of the sequence each term of the sequence square each term of the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Square each term of the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, number 5. The sequence the sequence 2, 7, 12, 17, so on. State a role, state a role, and write. State a role and write the next 3 terms. Next 3 terms. The sequence 2, 7, 12, 17 and so on state a role. First state a role and write the next three terms. Solution. Role. Start with 2. Start with 2. Then add 5 to start with 2. Then add 5 to each term to get the next term. Then add 5 to each term to get the next term. Start with 2, then add 5 to each term to get the next term. The next three terms are the next three terms are 22, 27 and 32. Start with 2, then add 5 to each term to get the next term. The next three terms are 22, 27 and 32. Next, number 6. The sequence the sequence 48, 44, 40, 36 state a role state a role and write the next three terms. Write the next three terms. The sequence 48, 44, 40, 36 and so on. State a role and write the next three terms. Solution. Start with 48. Start with 48, then subtract 4, then subtract 4 from each term to get the next term. To get the next term. The next three terms are The next three terms are 32, 28 and 24. Start with 48, then subtract 4 from each term to get the next term. The next three terms are 32, 28 and 24. Next, the sequence the sequence 2, 8, 2, 8, 32, 1, 28. State a role, and write the next three terms. Next three terms. The sequence 2, 8, 32, 128 and so on. State a role and write the next three terms. Solution. Role. Start with 2, 2, then multiply, each term, by 4 to get the next term. To get the next term. The next three terms are the next three terms are 512, 2048 and 8192. 8192. Rule. Start with 2, then multiply each term by 4 to get the next term. The next three terms are 512, 2048 and 8192. Next, the sequence the sequence 1, 3, 6, 10, and so on. Complete the blanks. Complete the blanks. Complete the blanks with roll. With roll. The sequence 1, 3, 6, 10, and so on. Complete the blanks with roll. Solution. Solution. Roll. Start with 1, 1. Start with 1. Then add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, respectively. Respectively for second, third, and third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 7 times. Start with 1, then add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 respectively for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh terms. Next, so the next 3 terms are the next 3 terms are the next 3 terms are 15, 21, and 28 and 28. Start with 1, then add 2, 3, 4, 6 respectively for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh terms. So the next 3 terms are 15, 21, and 28. Next problem. The sequence the sequence 12, 10, 11, 9, and write the next 3 terms. The sequence 12, 10, 11, 9, and write the next three terms. Solution. Given the sequence, given the sequence 12, 10, 11 and 9. Here, here start with 12, then subtract, then start with 12, start with 12, then subtract, then subtract 2 to get the next term. Subtract 2 to get the next term. Then add 1. Then add 1 to get the next term. To get the next term. Subtract 2 to get the next term. Then add 1 to get the next term, and so on. And so on. So the next three terms are the next three terms are 10, 8 and 9. To get the next term, then add 1 to get the next term, and so on. So the next three terms are 10, 8 and 9. Next, the sequence the sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. Find the next three terms. Find the next three terms. The sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21 and so on. Find the next three terms. Find the next three terms. Solution. Solution. Given the sequence, given the sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. Here, first add first add two terms. Two terms. First add two terms to get the next term. First add two terms to get the next term. Two terms are the two terms to get the next term. To get the next term. Or add or add preceding two terms. Add preceding two add preceding two terms to get the next term. To get the next term. Or add preceding two terms to get the next term. Preceding two terms to get the next term. Preceding two terms to get the next term. And so on. The next three terms are the next three terms are 34, 55 and 89. Next three terms are 34, 55 and 89. Today is finished now. Okay. Thank you.